But is it waterproof? Is RoboCop going to make it this time? Let's see. Let's see if it's waterproof or not. Because this is going to tell me if canoers and kayakers can use it or not. Looks like it's waterproof to me. I do think we have passed the waterproof test. So canoers and kayakers, yeah, I think you guys have your light. It's still cycling through the modes just fine. We got all the modes. All right, so it passed the waterproof test, and for a light that's like, I think it's like $15 or $20, something like that. That's pretty impressive. You know, like this has a lot of utility. I would say it's worth the money. I would, you know, and that's something, okay? Like I don't want to make any fancy promises, say this is the coolest light ever, but worth the money, yes. Waterproof, yes. Cheap, yes. Has a lot of utility, yes. And that's rare. Something cheap that works, and it works on a pretty high level, like it's not just a gimmick, it's really waterproof and everything. I would say, yeah, I would say this is one of the most impressive cheap things. It doesn't have the right design for a hat clip, okay? When you put it on a hat, it kind of ends up shining right in your face. And so that's not going to really, you know what I mean? Unless you're trying to make a video and you want people to see your face, you know, which is interesting from if you're a YouTuber. It's not really ideal for that. But it does have a lot of different modes, and it does have the right design for clipping to your shirt. But the problem with that is, you know, will it stay straight and will it like be consistent? It's gonna like, it's pointing slightly upward, okay? So, you know, it is magnetic, so like you can attach it to something like your fridge. Like if you're working in the kitchen during a power outage. I had this on my microphone stand thingy. It did attach to that. So like there's a lot of metal stuff you could in theory attach this to as a work light. This lanyard could be taken on or off very easily. You could even do it with like one hand, like if you wanted to. So I found that pretty interesting. If you're interested in being arrested for impersonating a police officer, it has this feature, because I don't think a real police officer would use this thing like on their vehicle or anything. Maybe a cop with a bike, like if you're a police cop in a big city, maybe. But this is going to be misused by people that are not authorized to use it more than people who are authorized to use it, I guarantee it. So I don't know why they put this feature on there, but you know, it is pretty funny. Like it's kind of a gimmick. Like if you know how to be an adult about it, it's you know, if you have discretion and you know how to be an adult about it, it's kind of a funny gimmick. So, and then you got like the full RGB cycle, and I was trying to see if I could make it stay on one color, like if there's a way to do that, but I don't think I can. You can't really see it, but like here's like a rainbow cycling mode. The camera doesn't do it much justice. Like this is, you could put this on your bike as a, hey, don't hit me light. So this is like a utility kind of thing, and because it's magnetic, you could put this on your bike, or you could clip it to your bike. And this is just kind of a way to not get hit by a car. If you're an e-bike rider or even like a motorcycle rider and you want like an extra thing to like kind of keep you from getting hit by a car, I could see this being useful. It has like strobe capabilities and stuff, so you could definitely like use this for signaling in an emergency. So if you need a strobe light, signal light, stuff like that. What really makes this thing worth it the most, in my opinion, is the price. It's a reasonable price, okay? That'd be pretty funny if somebody put a bunch of them on a vehicle at the same time, wouldn't it? Anyways, that's my take on it. Thank you guys for watching the video. Jordan Jared signing off.